Hello, we got the MacDonald brothers on the phone.
Hello, Lewis. How you doing? You all right?
We're good, thanks. How are you?
Yes, not too bad, not too bad. Nice sunny day up here in Scotland. Hope the weather's good down there.
No, it's horrible today.
Unlucky.
In 2006, you took part in the X Factor and you finished fourth. How was that for you? How was the journey through the X Factor?
It was a great experience. I mean, again, it seems so long ago now. It's one of those things that at the time it was so surreal, and it was just, everything was so. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. But again, it's got us doing what we're doing now. And we're very grateful for that opportunity, and no, we're just happy we actually done it. There's no regrets at all about it. It's one of those things that, again, some people can be a bit bitter coming out of the show and stuff, but for us it's just been a great experience. But no, it was fantastic.
And since leaving the X Factor, you've had a brilliant career. You've released 4 albums. You've released now.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we've had 4 albums out, so it's one of those things that, again, without the X Factor, we wouldn't actually have been able to do that. It's one of those things where obviously we come up to Scotland and there's a lot of kind of knowledge about the MacDonald brothers up in this area. So for us, it's just been great. It's been a great kind of experience to be able to do something like that we wouldn't have had without the X Factor.
You have played at sellout tours. How is that for you, performing at sellout tours?
It's absolutely brilliant. You know, as soon as we came out of the X Factor, we obviously done the X Factor tour, and we actually were lucky enough to support Westilife for 2 years, which we're actually going to be doing again this month up in Scotland. But it's a different experience altogether again, doing your own tour, and it's yourself on stage, you're selling out the venue that you're doing. It's just a great feeling you get from it, and you see your own fans rather than performing to other bands' fans and trying to pick up a few. You're actually playing to your own crowd. It's a great experience, and we've done it 3 times now. And our 4th tour up here in Scotland is going to be again in October. So we can't wait to get on the road. That's one of the most exciting parts, so it should be good.
Going back to the X Factor, was Simon Cowell, he wasn't very supportive to you guys?
He wasn't. I mean, that was another thing that was a very negative point for us, because obviously, like, it's nerve-wracking enough going on in front of like 10 million people every week when you're doing well, do you know what I mean? But to be getting slated every week, no matter what you did, no matter how well you thought you'd done, it was a hard thing to have to go through. But at the same time, what we've learned now is, once you come out the show and you go into the music industry, there's so much disappointment and so much criticism around there, I mean, among the press, or whether it's people in the industry, or you've just got to keep trying, and that's what we've been doing for the last 3-4 years, and it's just starting to pay off now with things that are happening with us at the moment. But it's one of those things that I think it was a great training to have to take that at that level, like flung into the deep end, if you like, where that was what was happening basically. So it's just one of those things.
Well, Simon was obviously very wrong, because you've had 4 albums played at sellout tours you've had a great response from your fans.
Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't say it's a matter of right or wrong. I think what we've learned from the experience is that everybody's got their own opinion, and it doesn't necessarily mean that opinion's right or wrong. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's got their own taste, and there's music out there for everybody. So we're obviously appealing to some people, and thank you for everyone that has purchased the albums in the past, because it's been great, and we're basically living the dream. We'd never have thought that we'd ever release an album, never mind 4, and hopefully we're, as Craig said earlier to you, we're actually signing a deal in Asia, which is taking place just now, which will mean we'll go over to Hong Kong next year. So it's absolutely unbelievable. We're just hoping things just continue the way they are.
And you've had some more good news, as you told me before we went on air, that you're going to be supporting Westilife at their tours.
Yes, that's right. Again, this will be the 3rd year in a row. We done the full tour last year, but just with logistics of what's happening with us this year, we just basically are going to do the Glasgow dates this year. So it's a great experience as well. That's us being able to go into an arena of like maybe 10,000 people at the SECC in Glasgow, and for us, like, our gigs aren't at that level, you know what I mean? So it's a great experience for us to be able to go back and do crowds that size and really perform and just enjoy the experience. But the Westlife guys have been very, very supportive, and Louis Walsh as well. I've got to be very thankful to them over the last few years for just kind of basically just supporting us in any way they can, and we're just like very grateful for that.
So do you still work with Louis Walsh in the music industry?
I wouldn't say we work with Louis Walsh. It's more just a kind of friendly relationship we've got with him now from the experiences that we shared on the X Factor, him being our mentor. So he's been very helpful to us since the show, and we're just really grateful for him for continuing to support. I think, as Louis said, he only works with people that he likes, and he really liked us on the show and backstage, and we just built a relationship with him, and he's just been really helpful, and he'll always help us out when he can, basically.
You're currently working on a new album, new singles?
We're just about to start the Asia album, so we're just waiting on the contractual part being sorted out at the moment, and then once that's out of the way, it's back into the studio, which is through in Edinburgh. We record in Edinburgh now. Basically that's where our original record deal was with, but this is now a separate record deal from Asia, so we're going to be recording the album here in Scotland, and then we'll go over there to promote it and do all the stuff that comes with that. So it's something to look forward to again for us.
And people can go to your website and they can get the latest information on the tours you're doing.
Absolutely. I mean, the tour's just been announced last week, so if anybody wants that information, it's themacdonaldbros.com. So it's anything that we're doing, please just check that to find out.
It's been great talking to you today, and good luck with the Westilife tour and the record deal that you've just signed.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Thanks for phoning, Lewis. Take care.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What a great interview there. That's the MacDonald brothers, and you can get all the latest information